Hello, hi, mambo, sasa niaje. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome, karibuni sana to yet another episode of Just Saying with Chelsea. I know today you're wondering why I've started the episode a bit weirdly, because normally I start like with a beautiful song or something, and then I go to the intro. But today we're doing this episode a bit differently, just kidogo kidogo too. That means a little bit for those who don't speak Swahili. We're two Kenyans in the house today. There's a new guest, my first ever guest on Just Saying with Chelsea. No other but the one, the only Moses Simbi.
You really have to say my names.
Yes, the two names have to know you.
The way on the ID.
Yeah, even on the IG. See, when on the IG, it's both names.
No, on IG an S is missing.
An S. Oh, yeah.
It's M-O-S-E, then S-I-M-B-I. No, because the Moses was taken.
Welcome very much
Thank
to today's episode of Just Saying with Chelsea. Mm-hmm. Actually, because you're Kenyan, I think we need to give you a Kenyan welcome.
Okay, thank you.
You know how we do it. We clap maratatu.
Oh.
Welcome, Moses, to the episode of Just Saying. Fungu.
It's cool praise giving day.
Oh man, yeah, I gotta love to be Kenyan, yeah.
Wait for which is the mode of communication here? English or Swahili?
It's English. I know sometimes it just slips a word or two slip.
Okay.
But it's mostly English because we're trying to diversify.
Okay, let me turn on my English switch.
Turn it on. It doesn't have to be like so Englishy.
Okay.
It can be,
Even the broken one.
Even the broken one is fine.
Sawa.
So on today's episode, we're talking about the wins and losses of 2022. I don't know if you've noticed, but we are in December. It's the last month of the year.
Getting old.
Yeah, time is flying very fast. So I thought it would just be like interesting to just kind of look back at the year, look at our experiences, look at the highs, look at the lows, and just kind of like have a moment to reminisce on that kidogo. Yeah. So I guess, do you want to start us with the first?
Oh, ladies first.
Oh, now ladies first. If someone came in here with $1 million, you'd say ladies first.
Yet to be determined.
Yeah, you bias. You're bad.
Okay, you're bad. But ladies first.
Okay. I guess let's start on a high.
Okay.
So first win of 2022. I think obviously this podcast.
Oh, the first win.
Yeah.
But this came later, like...
I started this podcast in 2022.
Yeah, but it came like the third quarter of the year.
Kwendo koso.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Okay, my bad. You're bad. Pole. Sorry.
This guy is just raining on my parade. What's up?
Okay, I'll behave now.
Can I not celebrate my wins?
I'll behave. This podcast just
Yeah.
saying Chelsea. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I finally did it. It had been. Thank you.
Fungua. Just saying.
Yeah, first win of 2022 for me, I guess. Now, when I look back, it's not at either from the first one in January to. It doesn't have to start from January.
Okay, it's not in chronological order.
Big words.
Okay.
Big words.
I'm a big guy.
Yeah, no. So that, I guess, for me, looking back, that would be the top 3 of my wins for 2022. Definitely.
That's 1.
Yeah.
2.
No, we're going kill up everyone. I say
Oh,
one. Yeah.
okay.
It's
like
a
card game.
conversation.
Okay. I thought you were listing everything. My biggest win.
Yeah.
One of my biggest.
One of your biggest wins.
This is not in any order.
Mm-hmm.
Biggest win. Squared Studios. Biggest win. I've been postponing it for like forever.
Yeah.
Like the idea was there, but I guess it's been Kenyan.
Please, not all Kenyans, not all. But I get what you mean. Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
There's that kind of. It can you can always do it later type of.
But
feeling.
I'll say it came at the right time.
Yeah.
Came at the right time. So on top over there, Squad Studios.
Talk to us. What Squad Studios? People don't know.
Oh, okay. I was gonna do it. Oh, Squad Studios. Just Saying and James Squad Podcast. That's Squad Studios for now. Hoping to grow. Hoping. We'll see what next year has to offer.
Yeah.
But basically, Squad Studios is the host of Just Saying and James Squad Podcast, which I'm a host and producer, director, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
ETC. End of thinking capacity.
Exactly. I'm happy to be here.
I'm very happy to have you here as well.
Actually, it's my first interview.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the first time you're being here?
Yeah. First time. Most of the time I've been hosting people. I've never been hosted.
Oh, wow.
First time.
It's a first
First-
for both of us
Yep.
then. Oh,
First
this
time.
is awesome.
First time ever.
I guess that's a win for 2022 as well.
Exactly. Win number 2. I'm a guest on a podcast.
Imagine. Ish.
Honestly, I never dreamt of this day.
You just call people. You've never been called.
Actually, I've never even like thought about it. It never
Yeah.
even came like, oh, what are you gonna say when you're being called as a guest? It never even came. Right now, it's when things are connecting. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a guest.
Yeah. You have opinions and stuff, man.
Thank you.
Okay, so those are our first wins. I guess now we'll go to losses.
Yeah.
Losses of 2022. I don't know if this is like too personal, but for me, one loss I guess I'd say was being jobless in the first month of the year.
Wow.
Is
that a loss or a win?
Being jobless.
Yeah. But you're here.
I mean, now I'm here.
Yeah.
But at that time, it didn't feel. Yeah, no. Me 2022 started with like, relax. Let me show you.
Anyway, it's good to start on a low and finish on a
On a
high.
high, right? Yeah.
That's why to me I see more of a win than a loss.
I mean, yeah, perspective.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a loss for me. But that thing is not fun.
I won't lie.
Oh my gosh! And then during winter, yeah.
But again, you stay home anyways.
Yeah, you stay home, but then like because you're staying home, you have to like eat more. You have to like do stuff. As in, you have to
That's true.
Yeah.
When you're doing nothing is when you're paying so much.
So much. Yeah. So that was a loss of for 2020.
It's 2022.
2020.
It was such a big loss that you're like,
It felt like 2 years long.
only 1 month. 1 month felt like 2 years long. Wow.
Yeah, no, but that was a loss for me. How about you?
One of my losses this year. Really have a lot.
Yeah, okay. Just start with one.
Yeah?
Start with one.
Start with one. My target for the year was 500 episodes.
Ooh?
Yeah. To produce 500 episodes. That was my target.
500. And how many have you hit?
By the end of the year, maybe 110.
I mean, but that's how many episodes did you do last year?
I didn't do any episodes.
So that's
last year.
from 0 episodes to 100 episodes.
Yeah, but when I started, in my head was like, I want 500 by 31st.
You wanted to start from 0 to 500.
Yeah. Because remember, we started in March. My target was by 31st December, I was like, I don't care whether it's good content, bad content, whatever. I wanted 500.
500 episodes.
Yeah. That was my target. Honestly, that was my target.
Where? That's 500 is no. That's I mean, I feel like that's the like description of the saying aim at the moon to land on the stars or something like that. Because like 500, that's a lot, first of all.
Yeah.
And then you want to like, and you've done 100.
Yeah.
So you've come from 0 to 100. You wanted to go from 0 to 500.
Yeah.
But now I feel like now this gives you a better chance. So now next year, I feel like
Yeah, because the
500
bigger goal is
should be-
10,000.
per year, you.
No, not per year.
Oh, like you want
But
to
the
have
bigger goal is to have 10,000.
episodes that you've produced.
Yeah. Because in stuff of like arts and entertainment, for you to like call yourself a professional, you need to put in 10,000 hours.
Yeah.
So my plan is 10,000. And for a start, it was like, actually on the 500, I was like, let me just, because I know I'm lazy,
Yeah.
I'll put 500.
Yeah.
But
That was even, you felt like you were shortchanging yourself.
yeah, because I was like, I feel like I can do 700, like in my head. But things changed when you realize the workload you have
On the ground.
on the site.
And things are very different. I know. I kind of feel like I have a similar like loss as well. Like,
Yeah.
because for me, for just saying I wanted it to be like, I wanted to have like 3 pieces of content every episode. I wanted
Yeah.
to have like, if I'm, but like now when I'm on episode 5, I wanted to have like 15 pieces of content out for those episodes.
Wow.
Because I wanted to have like this podcast and the YouTube channel and then on my blog as well. So I write and then I put it out on my podcast and then I also put it out on YouTube. So
And you're saying mine.
yeah, that was my plan. Like I was like,
So what's your plan for next year then?
be doing this. I definitely want now to. I'm sticking to a podcast every 2 weeks, but YouTube. For YouTube, I want at least I want 2 episodes every month. So 2 episodes each for each nini, which I feel like that's manageable.
Okay.
And now I'm not, because I felt that thing of releasing the podcast episode and the YouTube episode in the same week, it wasn't working for me.
Okay.
Because videos take longer.
Yeah.
And
for sure.
Yeah, so that whole, it's just a shit. You learn. I feel like not even for you probably you've learned a lot with 100 episodes and like learning how to make them 500.
For sure. From 0 to 100?
Yeah.
Oh, look at our first episode. Look at right now we are episode 91.
Well,
Look at the 91 episodes. There's a big change.
yeah.
Big change. And hopefully we'll continue making more changes, making things better. We'll see.
Oh no, you definitely will. I feel like it comes with that type of consistency as well. Like you definitely become better, and you make it, the easier you make it look, the better you're getting at it. So, woo!
It's the loss.
Okay, so those are losses, I guess. So next wins. What's another win of mine for 2022? Wins of 2022. Oh, I guess not my win, but for our win, I guess as Kenyans, we had elections. We have a new president. We had peaceful and fair elections.
We have a different perspective on this one. But if you see it as a win, okay.
No, I don't see it as a win I see it as a win in terms of the fact that it was peaceful, and yes, there was like drama, obviously,
Yeah.
elections, but like it was like, like from post-election violence, I feel like any election that we have that's no war or
Yeah.
like people mass deaths, then great. Just,
For me, it kind of cuts both.
yeah,
It's a win and a loss at the same time.
yeah.
That's all I can say.
Um,
Unless you want us to get into more Kenyan political scene, which I rather not do.
That's a whole other episode in itself.
Yeah. But to me, it's a win and a loss.
Yeah.
But it doesn't appear on my top 10 wins.
Oh, really?
No.
I know. I feel like, okay, Yeah, I don't know about top 10. Top 10, there are many. These are, but it's definitely for me, like, it's a thing. It's a thing, because, like, even just the right to exercise your like, to vote.
Yeah.
It's and the fact that people are doing, and I feel like, and the right also now, because I feel like there are more people now who are also very confident enough to say they don't, like, believe in democracy, or they don't believe in the justice system, and they
Yeah.
don't believe in stuff like that, and they don't want to vote. And I feel like that's also excess. So I feel like there's more, all schools of thought are coming up popularly, which is a good thing. So it's a win.
Okay.
Tell us a win, another win for yours for 2020.
Another win for 2022.
Yeah.
Good health.
Amen.
I will say I've not had any major health challenges,
Yeah.
apart from the usual simple headache, being lazy here and there.
Yeah.
Nothing serious.
Oh yeah, no man, for sure.
Like nothing at all.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I relate to that. Me too. This year has been very smooth sailing in terms of health. Oh gosh. We thank God.
Thank God. Especially with the things that sometimes we put in our bodies. So with that health,
You mean in terms of food?
in terms of food, in terms of whatever you put in your body, drink,
Yeah.
whatever,
What you eat, what you consume.
what you consume,
Yeah.
even in terms of what you see, even the mental health.
Oh my gosh.
I'll say my mental health has been stable this year.
Yeah.
Very stable, very focused.
Yeah.
That's a big one for me. I think that will count as number 2.
No, that's a big win, especially here, like in this part of the world. Yo. Hey. Maintaining, like, yeah, having a good, stable mental health.
Wait first. I feel you'll get more sick in Kenya than here.
What?
I feel you'll be more sick in Kenya than
Really?
sick here.
Mentally?
Oh, mentally?
Yeah.
Oh, mentally here it's no. I think in Kenya it depends who you ask.
True. But here it's like just the weather, just the environment. Like,
Yeah.
as in, it doesn't matter where you are.
Yeah. The weather today will give you depression.
Oh. And everything is just like, when you don't see, like, when you don't live up in a place where there's snow,
Yeah.
you don't imagine how annoying it can be, like, and disgusting. It's like it's like mud. It's like a form of
White mud.
white mud.
You know how they call it? Snow. Shit no one wants.
Because the first time you see it, you're like, oh my gosh, this is so pretty.
So nice. You've been seeing it in movies.
Man.
Home Alone.
Oh, it's Christmas.
You want to
I
build
want
a
a white
snowman.
Christmas.
Welcome to Canada.
Yeah, just give it a few days. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's hard, like, keeping a mental health, like, stable here. Especially, like, if you're a person who's not experienced like, this part of the world before.
Yeah.
It's it's a whole, like, it's a whole shift, like, it's a shift. It's a 180-degree shift, like.
Yeah. Like someone needs to press a button in your brain. Boop.
Yeah.
Restore back to default.
Back to factory
Like you're being,
settings.
I call it the real being born again. Now you're born again.
Oh, culture shock. Oh my gosh, yeah. I guess another win for me also is the fact that I'm, like, getting used to life here now. Like, more, I'm getting, like,
Getting used to the winter.
to the winter.
Really?
To not getting used to. It's like I'm now, what's that word? Acclimatizing myself.
Yeah, okay. Acclimatized. Okay.
Yeah, I'm acclimatizing myself.
Hey, don't make me look like I never went to school. I also know that word, acclimatize. I went to school, group of schools.
Oh gosh. No. I feel like I'm getting a hang of things.
Okay.
I know where things go. Pretty much. Because my first year, because I was telling you today, by the way, today is my 2-year anniversary.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fungua.
since I came to Canada today, actually, like the date today marks 2 years when I finally landed in Toronto.
When you finally left Africa,
I left my home.
you know those people are hugging you at the airport.
I cried.
You cried? Okay, let me ask you a question. Why were you crying?
Because I'm leaving them.
You're gonna go back.
Everyone was saying that, and I'm like, shut up, bro. It's
Why
gonna be
are you crying?
years. Like,
Listen, these are people you've been with for years.
for my whole life. Not just for years. For my whole life. I didn't come here as a child. I came here as a fully grown adult. I came here 2 years ago.
And you're crying.
I cried. Like, cause like, I'm never going to see this.
So if you go back, you'll cry again.
Oh yeah. If I see my mom, I'm gonna cry. What do you mean?
You're gonna cry.
Yeah. Oh my god. You must not know me.
No, the issue is not. No, forget the knowing you anything.
Yeah.
For me, I find it weird. Okay. For me, if you ask me, I've taken a while longer than you.
Yeah.
If I cry, it will be understandable. But you, let's say you go tomorrow, it's just 2 years.
It's been 2 years I've not seen my family. That's a long time.
2. Like 2. 365 plus
But you're not one to
365.
talk. You don't have, like, that's not your experience.
What do you mean? That's not
You're not. You're here with, you have family.
I'll say on and off.
Mine is off.
But for 2 years.
Yeah. I don't think, you're not one to, you shouldn't be the one to talk about it. 'Cause
Okay, okay.
You have privilege in that sector.
Which privilege?
You have family here.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
still.
no buts.
Okay. Cry.
Just two. You go for 2. Go tell everyone to go back to Kenya, and then you stay here by yourself.
Let's go to other ways.
I said my win. What was your win? What's your win?
My win? Mm-hmm. What was my other win? I became more spiritual aware. Like I felt I grew up spiritually. I went like, I'm not up there, but I took one step ahead. And when I say spiritual ahead, I don't mean like, you know, those things of right now you'll see me in church every Sunday. No.
Yeah.
No.
It's not that deep.
No, it's that deep, but it's not the kind of whereby you'll see me now start speaking in tongues. Eskele baby. No. Spiritual aware, meaning whereby I now understand myself fully of my spiritual capabilities. Like right now, if you tell me about God, we can have a conversation and I can have an argument with you. Like I know where my spiritual journey is going. I know my path. I know the things which I can do. I know if I can pay tithe or not.
Yeah.
I know if I'm going to church this Sunday or not.
Yeah.
Or I know if I'm not going to go to church the whole of next year. I already know. Basically, I know my spiritual path. But that does not mean like I'm far away from my creator. I feel I've created like that connection between the gap became so thin.
Yeah.
Like now I feel like I have God on my contact list. Like I can just text like, yo, brah. I'm in that position right now.
Well, what
Yeah.
a flex. No, that's such a win, honestly. Like
Yeah.
spiritual growth and like learn, because that's what spirituality is at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like brings the difference between spirituality and religion. Because like religion is like the laws that you follow. They're going to church every Sunday. They take their tithe every, every whatever, all that, like all those laws, like it's
Yeah.
doing these things that this community of people decided
Yeah.
that we should be doing. But spirituality is actually like deciding for yourself what that means to you. And I feel like more power to you on that. Like I feel like everyone should kind of have that.
Guess the best part of it is.
What's the best part?
Try and guess. This will even blow your mind. To blow your mind.
I don't know. What the best part of gaining spiritual?
Yeah, because from January,
Yeah.
I set a goal like last year, 31st.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna read the whole Old Testament and finish it, and I finished it, like word by word, done. So my target next year is to finish the whole New Testament. So, to me, actually, for my wins, finishing the Old Testament, all of it, big win for me.
Whoa.
That's my number one.
Eish.
My number one.
Who would have thought?
No one
Ladies,
thought.
Gentlemen and non-binaries. Hey.
But then to make the funny thing is, I feel like even my spiritual growth has even confused people. Like, where do you belong, bruh?
Yeah.
Like, if I tell someone I finished the whole Old Testament, they're like, you, Moses, you. Like, it's like me, my name cannot be mentioned in the same sentence as the Bible or God.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always the villain in someone's story.
People are stereotyping you. They're judging you.
Actually, I prefer it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that's how, they'll never see you coming.
Never. Never. You guys might be here struggling, but I'll come here and yeah, Father! I'll let you fall down.
Yeah, you might just be the one, the key to.
Yeah, I might pull all of you out of big trouble. You never know.
Yeah, even the Bible says the stones that the builders rejected became the cornerstone.
See? But that's
that's a
big
huge
win.
win. That's a huge win, honestly. Like spirituality and like learning yourself and like learning what God means to you, and like working on that relationship. That's like such a huge win. I think it's so crazy. And that we've experienced we've had so many similar wins.
No, I feel you're copying me.
No, for real. It's
You're copying me.
I'm not copying you. No, because for me, it's spiritual, also enlightenment, but also like similarly like finding my journey. Because like for me, I've been raised Catholic.
Yeah.
And like I've always gone to Catholic church.
Yeah.
So, but now like I'm feeling I'm kind of being gravitated away from the Catholic Church.
So who are you joining? If not the church, who?
No, it's the church. It's you know how Christianity there's 80 million different divisions.
Okay.
So yeah.
So basically, you're saying now you're no longer Catholic.
Oh my God, that's such a. I guess, yeah, actually.
Hey, Mama Muiti! Mama Muiti! Hey, hey, let me snitch.
Shut up.
Hey,
Shut up.
Which button do I press? Hey, huyo amegeuza dini.
Shut up. I'm not gonna say that this guy is just. You should work in TMZ. You're just looking for a hot take.
No, I'm not looking for a hot take, but I know what it means in an African household.
I know for me, like I feel like I pretty much I do believe in God, and I do have like a connection with myself, like spiritually that way,
Yeah.
God spiritually that way. But I'm just like Catholic, as in I don't know. It's just yeah.
Ha! You know, here there's a problem. I don't know if you're not seeing. Are you seeing the problem or no?
What problem?
Your mom.
It's fine.
It's fine?
Yeah. It's very okay. I think
when you're going back to Kenya, you should be looking for a nice Airbnb to stay in, because I don't feel you'll be accommodated in your household.
No. Us guys, we're good. Everyone, like for me, I feel like it gets to a point where like you have to make your own decisions and do your own thing and detach yourself from not even just your parents, but everyone's expectations of you.
Yeah.
Because that like it's such a like it's a releasing. You release a lot of burdens when you detach yourself from no matter how much you love them, no matter how important they are in your lives. Like in your life, like you have to do what works for you and do what helps you grow. Because at the end of the day, like me growing spiritually, it still like helps her because it helps me become a better daughter to her, and it helps us like have a more like trustworthy and
I hope
real
she sees
relations.
it that way.
No, I know she will. When you
But
lost someone, you
I get your point. Even in
Yeah.
my family, I think I'm the only one who can say I still belong in my mom's church. All my
yeah?
sisters, they are all, once they hit 18,
Out.
I won't say out, but they were like, no, I'm not feeling this church anymore.
Yeah.
So they are part of other churches with similar dedication, which they had this other side.
Yeah.
They want to just like, you know what? I don't feel the doctrine this side. I feel, let me move here.
Yeah.
Because they're done of like, I'm not in the mood of singing same hymns each Sunday.
Every Sunday is the same thing.
Yeah.
I know, yeah, that routine type of
So they're not used to that kind of routine. To some people, that probably works.
Yeah.
To
Yes,
other people,
exactly.
especially Gen Z.
Yeah, to each their own. Like I feel like that's why spirituality is such a personal thing.
Yeah.
Like for me, like there are people who can give you testimonies on how like going to like for mass save their lives and like change their perspective on spiritually change them forever and how they see the hand of God in their lives. Like
Yeah.
you can't tell that person, oh, you're wrong. Actually, this is what you should be believing in. So, and for me, I feel like it's a very personal thing. But I love it when like I hear like what you're saying, like how people are growing and like learning themselves spiritually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's an amazing thing. All right. One last. Where do we finish? Do we finish with losses or do we finish with wins? How do we want to end?
How do you want? It's your show.
2022.
It's your show.
2022. Let's end on a win. Let's do one last win. One last win for you. What's your?
No, you ladies first.
See, okay, fine. One last win for me. What else? What's a win? Oh my, I can't even think of wins now. Oh, yeah, because I was copying you.
See? See? You have exposed yourself. The true expose. I'll sue you. You're infringing
Another
on my
win
copyright.
for me. Relax.
Okay,
Relax,
I've
partner.
relaxed.
One win for me, because I am a student.
Mm-hmm.
I have not missed any assignments or like exams or like
Class.
class.
Why is the class coming? No one means exams. No one means assignments. Of course, that will affect your grade. Yo, get serious here.
No, like I feel like this,
You've been going on time.
and it's not even going on time. Like, it's because I don't want to feel like I'm flossing, but I've been performing really well. Like, in my cards and my exams and stuff, and I'm like, just like, I'm winning.
Mwa Kenya.
Kind of.
Now I know why they call it Mwa Kenya. Because
Stop
only
hating.
Kenyans. But then you know what?
Haters.
There was an expose online. They said internationally,
yeah,
it's
I
Kenyans
saw.
helping students.
Yeah, academic writers. Actually, I think that's illegal to do. But yeah, there are a lot of Kenyans doing academic writing for people.
Yeah. I knew it
Yeah.
happened, but I never knew we were on top of that chart. Like,
I know, even me, I didn't know it was
like-
that serious. Yeah, it's that serious. It's that serious. Because there are no jobs.
I should go say hi to my high school teacher.
Yeah, no, I think it's just mainly because the job market is like shit.
Yeah. Like 20,000 jobs, then 200,000 of you graduate. What do you
Obviously,
expect?
you're going to have to find means. So, yeah. What about you? One last win for 2022.
One last win. One big win. Gem Squared.
See, you said squared.
Squared Studios and Gem Squared are two different things. Two different, very different.
Okay.
But Gem Squared is the biggest thing so far this year.
Well,
Because Gem Squared started before Squared Studios.
Oh, yeah. Squared Studio started like later.
Yeah, it came in later.
2022.
But Gem Squared is the biggest biggest thing. It's if someone needs to remind me 2022, James Squared comes in the head.
Yeah.
Number one time. Why did you put someone screaming?
I don't know. I thought it was gonna be funny. Oh, I don't know. I thought it was gonna be like a woo, Sorry. Anyway, I'll continue. You're saying James Squared. Tell us about James Squared.
Oh, James Squared is Joyson, Moses, and Mark. There's also Flaubert. So it's just us guys sitting and having a chat of conversations which you people wouldn't like to have. Some of them you would like to have, but probably don't have the guts to have them.
Ish.
That's it. That's James Squared.
JM Squared.
Yeah, more stuff coming up next year.
Yeah.
Never know. You never know.
Almost at 100 episodes now.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? And he's saying that that's a loss.
Listen, it's a win to James Squared, but the lost part is I didn't hit 500 episodes.
But you're almost at 100, and that's 1 year, man. That's really big. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations to all of us for our wins. What are your wins? What are your losses of 2022? Hit me up. Let me know. Follow me on Instagram at Just Saying with Chelsea. If you have any feedback, any comments, anything you'd like to share on the show, let me know. This has been such an amazing episode. Thank you.
Wait. Follow me at Moses Simbi.
I was getting there.
Hey, you can't leave me like that hanging.
I always give credits on this show. Relax.
Okay.
Relax.
Okay.
I'm a student of communication. I know what I'm doing.
Okay. I'm a student of political science, so I have to argue. I have to fight for my right.
Okay. Thank you. Anyway, thank you so much for being our first ever guest on the show. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for coming, Moses. Please let us know what are your handles? How can we find you? How is it with your podcast, your studios? Share.
Okay. Can find me at Mose_Simbi on Instagram, JM Squared Podcast on Instagram, jmsquaredpodcast.ca. That's the website. JM Squared Podcast, Spotify, JM Squared Podcast, Apple Podcasts, JM Squared Podcast, Google Podcasts, and wherever you find your podcasts, JM Squared. Yep, that's it. Why you put Undertaker?
Because that's it. Like it's a rap.
It's a rap.
Yeah,
that's when he wakes up.
Huh?
Yeah, when they play that song, is then you see the guy waking up. Boom.
Oh. No, it's for me. It felt like.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, we're going to finish this episode. Thank you for coming. Thank you to Squad Studios for producing this episode of Just Saying with Chelsea. I have been your host, Chelsea. What other credits do I give? Oh yeah, my artwork has been done for this episode, and for all my episodes are done by Jack McKenzie. Audio editing is done by me. If you're watching this on YouTube, we have a new editor on the team. He's editing that. Jorel, thank you.
How many people do you have?
I mean, it's a team.
You have a whole team.
We're
Yeah,
a team.
This guy, that guy. Damn.
No
Who's the
man
security guard?
is an island. No man stands alone.
Reggae.
You know Kenyans and reggae. All right. This has been real. This has been so much fun. Thank you. If you've listened to this point, thank you so much. Please follow. If you're listening to this podcast and you've not pressed the follow button, why? Please follow. And let's keep in touch. Have a wonderful holiday. Enjoy yourselves. Don't enjoy yourselves too much. We still have to come back to reality next year. Otherwise, goodbye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.